Welcome to day 3 of our 67 days towards our at-home practice. It's nice to see you again. Today is going to be a fun day. Yesterday we explored Sun Salutations B, or we got introduced to Sun Salutations B. Today we're going to explore it. So without further ado, sit up nice and tall, get into your easy pose, shoulders down your back, chests forward, nice and wide, hips centered and forward, tailbone back. Take 3 deep belly breaths. Inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. 2 more slow and steady breaths. Taking our time on our exhale, really engaging that abdomen in. And just one more nice deep breath. And let's get started. We're going to hop on up, get to the front of our mats if we are on a mat. We're going to start off with 3 energizing rounds of Sun Salutations A. Inhaling our arms out. Reaching through our fingers, gently arching our backs. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale up to the knees, eyes forward, flat back. Exhale back down. Inhale to our plank. Hug those elbows in. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, glide forward into our upward facing dog. Exhale, push through our hands. Downward facing dog. Inhale to our plank. Exhale, hop forward, chaturanga. Inhale, really reach up, nice flat back. Gently arch. Exhale, palms to chest. Inhale up. Gently arch. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale to the knees. Exhale back down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, hug those shoulders down the back. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Still hug those shoulders. Exhale, push through. Lift those hips. Let them come forward. Downward facing dog. Inhale to our plank. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale, reaching up. Squeezing that butt as we gently arch the back. Exhale, palms to chest. One more round. Inhaling up. Gently arching. Exhale and fold. Inhale to the knees. Exhale back down. Inhale to our plank. Exhale down, butt up. Inhale up, dog. Exhale, pushing through those hands. Lifting those hips down, dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching up. Gently arch. Exhale. Palms to chest. Beautiful. Now we are going to do our Sun Salutations B, but we're going to really explore each of the motions, really feel them, and take 9 deep breaths into each of them. We're going to learn about intention setting tomorrow, but just thinking about today as we're going through it, how our mind's racing, because then it'll help us understand our intention a little bit better tomorrow. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to inhale, palms forward, eyes forward, nice deep breath. Inhale those arms out to the side. Exhale here. Inhale, reach through our fingers. Are our shoulders over our hips? Is our belly into our back? Are our hips centered? Inhale, reach back just a little bit. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, keep reaching back. Exhale, stay. One more time, inhaling, reaching back. Exhale, palms out to the side as we stand up nice and tall. Let me step on over there. Sorry about that. Now we are going to, I'm going to step on back. We are going to inhale. Exhale and fold right at our hips. We're going to squeeze our thighs as we fold. It's going to keep our back in line. When we get here, and only when we get here, right into our L. So we're going to drop our hands down. As we drop our hands, we're going to begin to let our chest fall towards the ground, just melt towards the ground. Then, and only then, we'll drop the crown of our head. Feels pretty good, right? If you want to, a really cool way to take this stretch is grabbing the elbows, gently rocking side to side. And this will loosen up your lower back. Just a little FYI. So we're going to drop those arms back down. We're going to slide them up our shins. As we slide them up our shins, notice that I'm hugging my shoulders into the body, into my back, so that when my palms get to the right place and I look forward, my back's already in place. Nice gaze. And I'm going to take just a couple deep breaths here so I could feel this nice positioning. I'm going to notice how when I overextend my knees, it doesn't feel very comfortable, so I'm going to gently bend them. I'm going to take a big inhale. Exhale, slide back down. We're going to inhale, and now we're going to hop on back into our plank or walk back into your plank. So either the walk back or the hop back, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Now that we're in our plank, though, we are going to bring our pointer finger, have that facing forward. We're going to squeeze our shoulders down and into our back like we did before. But as we do that, we're going to notice our hips are going to want to drop forward. So we're going to squeeze our butt and squeeze our belly into our back so we have a nice strong back. We're going to take one deep breath here. If we need to, dropping our knees. And then we're going to slowly lower down. As we lower down, we're going to really tuck our elbows into the body. We're going to let our shoulders keep down into our back. And then you're going to feel your arms are going to shake a little bit. That's normal. That's how we build the strength. We're going to hug that in, eyes forward, gently lower down. When we're lowering down here, you can see I'm still dangling over the ground. I'm not laying down. I'm dangling if I can. Shoulders down and into the back. Keep me nice and strong. Now we're going to inhale, glide forward. Whew! A little bit tougher. Eyes up and over, shoulders down and back. Now here's again, very important. Pointer fingers facing forward. We really want our hands to be shoulders width apart, right underneath our shoulders. We don't want them too tight where we're squeezing our chest. No bueno. Keeping them shoulders width apart, we're going to have our hands right underneath our shoulders. In order to do that comfortably, we're going to need our shoulders tucked down and into our back. Our body is dangling off the ground in a proper upward facing dog. That's perfect. Eyes staring up and over the head. This is helping hollow out our back. We're going to squeeze our thighs and our butt in order to keep our back in good alignment. Now we're going to push through our hands, lift up our hips, pushing through our hands into our shoulders. Now, I had a herniated disc in my back, so my back right here, horrible, no bueno. I'm really working on my back in my downward facing dog. In order to do that, come up onto my toes, gently bend my knees, let my hips really fall forward. This is how I want my back to be in my upward facing dog. So I'm going to lower my heels from here. Notice that they're still a little bit up off the ground. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. They're going to fall when they need to. My head is going to come so my ears are right between my elbows. Take 3 deep breaths here. Each breath really pushing in those hands, lifting up those hips. Hips coming forward on each inhale. Exhaling out all of our tension. One more nice deep breath. Then we're going to inhale, come back into our plank. Notice if our shoulders are down and into our back. Does our lower back feel any pain? If it does, squeeze that bottom, squeeze those thighs. Lift that butt up. Then on our exhale, you're going to gently bend the knees. You're going to come so that your hips are going to be right over top of your knees. And it's almost going to be, if anyone's done CrossFit, they do this a lot. They call it like Beast or something like that. But it's going to be a lot like that. And then you're using that, you're going to stick your butt back. And that's going to help you kick yourself forward. And that is one option. Or if we're in our plank and that doesn't feel nourishing to us, that we haven't gotten our lower back in the right place where it still feels like it hurts every time, we're going to step our front foot up and then our left foot up to meet it. Switch sides so that you're not lunging one side a little bit more than the other. From here, we're going to drop our head take just a little break. We're always honoring ourselves here. It's a big honoring place because we're folding into our body. We're able to love on our body, hug our body if we want to. So when you get to this posture during the sun salutations, take a moment to just exhale it out, anything you're feeling, and come right back into the body before we inhale. When we inhale, we're going to bring our arms up to the side when we start. Now, not all sun salutations are going to be like this. You're going to find other teachers going to have you reaching up. Follow their instructions. The reason I have us doing this, inhaling first out to the side, because we haven't really learned how to stack our back the right way. So we're going to get it in a line right here so that we're just using our hinge to stand up. Then when we get here, reaching those arms up and overhead, gently arching the back, squeezing our butt, squeezing our thighs when we do so that we're not hurting our lower back. Exhale, palms into our chest. Awesome. I hope you enjoyed that. That was a nice, easy practice today. And part of that was because I wanted to take some time to explain to y'all what namaste means. At the end of our practices, we're always going to be saying namaste. Now, what that means is that I honor the light in you, which is the same in me. And what that means for our purposes is there's going to be tons of things about each other that are the same. There's a lot that's different. One thing within all of it, which is the same as our divine ignorance, is the fact that we all came here as babies. And that's the part that I like to look at, because that's the part that helps me the most be a better person, is to realize that every single one of us knows a lot less in compared to what we don't know. So there's such a world about each of us that is just divine ignorance, that we can't know everything. So I like thinking about that part, because then that can counteract any negativities we ever feel. Another way to look at it is that we all came to this earth as infants, as babies, so pure, and we all grew from that same blank canvas, and we have so much more of our lives to keep painting. So always realizing that we're all there. That being said, that's my interpretation of namaste, how I look at namaste. But essentially it means I'm honoring the light in you, which is the same in me. And we'll be saying that at the end of every practice. So without further ado, namaste. And have a good day.